I'm Huples Cat. It's going to be a bit of a channel update and a bonus Apocabox August 2023 opening. Here's my open box. Cheated a bit, I did actually watch a video on this last night, or the night before.
Yay! We're live!
Oh, I should have made that lower, huh? Oh well, it'll be alright. I'm not gonna worry about it right
Well,
now.
you could just move the camera up a bit.
No,
they
I
can,
don't
like,
want
see
to,
it
because
for
this
a
is
second.
better than that.
Well, they could see
So-
it for a second, and then you can put it back.
Nah, it's no big deal. We can show it to them if you want.
How did you
We
even
don't
bring
need to
it
do
up?
that.
We'll go through this bit by bit and I'll explain what I'm doing with the channel. Much like Cassandra of Ancient Myth, I've been warning people about human-caused climate change for quite a few years now. But most people are kind of listening, most people aren't listening, and a very few people are in flat-out denial. It will be a topic that will come up on a regular basis, and it will clearly be labelled climate warming or climate change. So if you don't like those videos, don't watch them. A little bottle of tick shield, plastic, non-reusable, and it contains mostly cedar oil. Not sure if this will work so well. Tick prevention is very important. Wear long trousers and long sleeve shirts and gloves, and tuck your trousers into your socks and have thick ones, and check your pets. It's pretty easy to do. However, it also claims it deals with mosquitoes. We'll find out next spring. One of the things I really like doing is camping, hiking and kayaking with Wolfie and Kitty and by myself. But people aren't really watching them, and it's not really worth spoiling Kitty's fun by having a video camera at every turn. So I won't be doing as many of them in the future. What I've done is I put a whole bunch out at the end of August just to actually get rid of casual people who are subscribed, who don't really like my content but subscribe because they were told to or they thought it was a good idea at the time. I want active subscribers and I want active involvement with those subscribers, whether we agree or disagree. As long as we do it as adults and politely, with the occasional bit of humour, I don't see anything wrong with that. Just having a bunch of people that never really look at my videos or click on them and look at the thumbnail and after about 5 seconds click off and leave me a comment. It's pointless. I'm not here to grow my channel and make AdSense. If you don't want to watch the video, don't watch the video. A stainless steel fish snare, which may or may not be legal in Ontario, I don't know. This will go into my SHF fishing kit because as a vegan, I won't be using that unless I'm starving to death. Actually, I'll use it before I'm starving to death. I'm fully aware of the fact that I can't be vegan if there's a societal collapse.
If you're not ready for your daily dose of doom and what's actually happening in our world, you better turn this off right now.
There will be more focused vegan stuff coming out, and again, that will be clearly typed in the thumbnail, vegan. So if you have a very deep philosophical reason why you want to eat rotting flesh that's been partially burned, don't watch those videos. Ooh, like this. This is probably the best item in the box, I'm guessing, from what I saw last night. It's a Fiskars, which is always good, and it's a handsaw. Got a few of these flying around and a few spare blades, but this one is a safe one. Has a little handle there. You press it in, you can open it all the way, and you can do some hand sawing. Coarse hand sawing of wood. I'll be using this probably today. The thing I really liked about this, can't close it. You press this down and close it, it stops there so you can't accidentally close it on your hand. Because let's face it, I do that. You have to press it a second time to close it. Lovely tool, solid tool, happy with that. Thanks for your patience with the Invasion series. I've had a lot of fun making it, and the penultimate, which means the second to last video, was supposed to come out today. I decided to put this video out instead and make you wait yet another week because I really want to do it well. I really have to get you involved in the idea that war and occupation are really complex issues and not much fun for anybody. The sheetrock shelter knife. Instructions. Be reptile works, so I'll be very careful. Some of this stuff is extremely sharp on opening, so be careful that if you've got kids or you're clumsy. Okay, this one is not sharp. Or is it? Oh yeah, it's fairly sharp. Could do with sharpening. And I guess it's a tiny little knife, and I guess the idea is that you hang it around your neck. Never hang anything around your neck. But this kit came with something really, really nice, which is pretty basic, but I haven't really thought about it, but I have a use for it.
And then the other item he included in here, and you're going to want to use something on your gloves, is he included a burning wire, is what they're calling this, for you to etch in whatever design you
Reptile
want
Works do wrestle.
on your handle here when you make this.
Always happy to get one of these. His new logo, sizing on the back in case you're American, you want to know what centimeters are. And it's a fairly big, waterproof, right in the rain book, and booklets and notes are important. We have to memorize stuff by writing it down or videoing it, or we won't remember properly. Our human memory is not very good. This is particularly important when you're under stress, for example in SHTF.
A reminder that we will stay with this live feed from the region as the first U.S. ships now cross into North Korean waters. What is clear is that the United States is in total control of the skies, making them seemingly impervious to real danger.
Make a daily journal. Get everybody in your group to make a daily journal of how they feel and what's going on. They may come up with ideas that they sketch down that may come up later on to be very, very practical. I wanted to get the complete range of his field guides, but he no longer ships to Canada. Thank you, Creek, for ignoring your biggest neighbour. You could always charge more for postage and do it, but he doesn't. This is Cooking Secrets of the Montana Mountain Man. Creek, if you want to, I can get Kitty to do one of these, Cooking Secrets of a Wonderful Vegan Chef. Coffee and cocoa. As ever, it's absolutely full of information, and I hope I never have to use the information in this, but it's nice having it. One of the other things I'm going to do for you is I'm going to try and smarten up my appearance, wearing nicer clothes, at least on the top, and have my hair sort of brushed. It looks kind of wet right now because I've been getting my daily hour in of exercise by actually lawn mowing. And I finished building something this morning. Oh, you want to see what I built? This is the Huples Cat wood storage unit for the winter. The logs will go in this piece, can go up quite high, and kindling can go in here. Really proud of this. Kindling might not be big enough, but it's going to do for now. This is a hugelculture garden. Found wood, cardboard in it, broken clay pottery to hold moisture in. Kitty's been wanting one for ages, and that's where the soil's going to come from. This is a Midwest pine bow drill socket. This is a great addition to any bow drill kit. It actually makes it a lot easier to turn the drill. I have lots of bits and ferro rods, and I don't anticipate having to start fire using a bow drill. That would be a prepping failure. I'm a prepper, not a bushcrafter. This channel is not going to morph into a bushcrafting channel. There will be some items of bushcrafting skill that I might bring in because I need to learn it. But I won't be focusing on anything other than realistic and sane prepping in 2023. You could argue I'm no longer a prepper, I'm now a homesteader, but I don't think I am. They also sent me some of these so I can make myself a bracelet or whatever, and I don't make bracelets with paracord. But there's 5 of these, I believe. Hopefully I've got a bonus 6th one. No, I got 5. I really like the idea of getting these. You know why? You attach paracord to this side, attached to your tarp or whatever piece of gear you want to keep paracord on. Then you have a clip on this side to clip it to something else. Now this is not going to last very long if you put weight through it, but I can see it being very useful for lightweight tarps. And let's spare a thought for we're about to wrap these in paper. Thank you for wrapping them in paper. I'm not thanking you for the plastic bag. Paper, Creek, wherever you can, paper. One of the other things you're probably going to notice by the channel is I'm going to be uploading less frequently. This whole load every single day thing, I enjoy doing them, so I've been doing it, but frankly I think it's bombarding the viewership. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make longer videos, and I'm making no apology for that, and put them out there and you can watch them all or watch them in bits. You decide. I need to be ready for anything. You need to be ready for anything. Thanks to the Canadian Red Cross, I'm now ready for anything. This week I've got an 18-minute video and a 44-minute video coming out. And if you don't like the long format, oh well. Look at this. It's not vegan. This will go into my if everything's failed and I'm desperately hungry pack. Nevertheless, I'm quite happy to get it. This is 870 calories per pack. It's 140% of your total and maximum saturated fats. Don't eat stuff like this unless you're going to die. This stuff is terribly bad. It will give you cancer, it will give you heart disease, it will give you arthritis, and it will give you diabetes. Sorry, Peak Refuel, but you should be making healthy food, not unhealthy food. He sent some of this stuff. Be good fire tinder, but I think he sent it so I can actually practice making rope. I probably will never practice making rope. He also sent one of his skill sheets, actually 2 of them. It's reverse wrapped the art of twisting cordage into rope. I subscribe to his survival skills since the first time they brought them out, and I must admit I enjoy doing them. But for the price, this way of getting information is fantastically expensive. And I would have continued. But I wanted a free file because I'd filled the other one, and he said, no, you have to buy another file. And I thought, no, I'm not. I'm spending quite a lot of money as it is, getting these every month, and let's face it, it's just a bit of paper. Yes, there's a lot of work goes into preparing these, and they're useful information sometimes. But I wanted the free file. So he said no. So this is the only way I get these now. So looking at cost and looking at what's in the stuff, I would rate this B+. Really happy to get this. Really happy to get this. Really happy to get this. Absolutely delighted to get this. Absolutely delighted. Can't wait to get it out there in my forest and chop things down that are already dead. I'm also going to focus a lot more on specific medical videos, and I don't like to use the term medical videos because I'm a nurse, retired. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on care of videos. So for example, I'm going to show what to do if you break your foot in SHTF. I'm going to show what to do if you have food poisoning in SHTF. I'm going to do all of those. Probably once a week or every 2 weeks, it will explain the biochemistry and physiology behind the issue. It will show the signs and symptoms of the issue so you can safely diagnose if you have to. Remember, always consult with the doctor. And you'll be able to treat as far as you can in a realistic way if society has collapsed. This will also allow you to stabilise people in the wilds before ambulance services arrive. It's going to focus on quite a few areas, and I think some of the areas might surprise you, but I think they're all very, very important. That's it for me, Huples Cat, at the end of August 2023. The world's still here, it hasn't ended, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Get out there and every day do at least one thing that improves the quality of your life and the people you live with. It's not just about quantity of life, it's not just about quantity of ammunition and food and preps. It's actually about the quality of those items and the quality of your own life using those items. So give it a consideration. If you've got a gasoline lawnmower, how big's your garden? Do you need one? Maybe get an electric. My electric's been going for a decade now. I haven't had to do anything to it apart from take off the blades and hand sharpen them on a regular basis. I'm pretty sure if I had a gasoline lawnmower for over 10 years, I would have spent an enormous amount of money on gasoline at this point. I get free energy from the sun on hot sunny days. Toodles, thanks for watching. This has been a Marmalade Cat in the Sun production 2023. This will also help you stabilise people in the wild until you get into tertiary care in modern day. This will also help you stay